Hi there, and welcome to this thing that we're gonna do. It's Bionic Dues. The thing dues? No? Anyways, in the game stand, got us a code for Bionic Dues. You may remember them also giving us a code for Super Cyborg a while ago, so we'll be playing that. There's of course a reason that they're doing that. We're gonna dive in first. Why they're doing that is because there is a sale currently going on INDIEGAMESTAND where these games, a lot of them on Steam, I think all of them are Steam, are discounted heavily up to 85%, I believe, between 50, 80, etc. percent. And they're all from this developer, the ones who made Bionic Dues, Arcen games. We'll get into that shortly, but that's the short of it. Keep linking stuff together like I'm some sort of master. Office building. I want to get to assassination or lion's den. That's it, because I want to deplete their numbers. We're gonna explain what this is while we're playing it, maybe. Did I already customize my dudes? Loot, blah blah blah, winning, hacking. Yeah, bomb, rescue. Yeah, we already did. All of our stuff is equipped. So we're going back to the city map. Days until final battle 49, because I just started. I just did one little battle. Robot manufacturing 40, that's a lot of stuff. Credits, a whole bunch. We can go to the store later. So we're going to go towards here and maybe attack a factory there as well. Later, if we can manage it. Blockade. What do we need to do at a blockade? Destroy all the robots here to clear the blockade. Yeah, of course. Okay, missions. A turn is a single. Yeah, okay, we know that too. So we've got 50 missions that you can take, of which I did one until you have a final battle against the whole heap that you saw in the right panel. I have 4 exos with me, so 4 robots, each have their own specialized, well, specialties, let's say. So the regular assault one is the all-round siege, of course, the heavy hitter, not a lot of ammo. Science is the one that will be doing most of the hacking, I believe. And then Ninja is the one who stays stealthy. I can see some activity there, but you want to actually kind of stay back. There's always a lot. There's 15 monsters, robots, and this one as shown in that little thing here. So I want to just head back. Bionic Dues is turn-based, so I'm going to take one turn, and it's kind of going to do the roguelike thing. Well, more the turn-based thing, but instantly like in roguelikes, where I take a turn and then the PC immediately takes a turn by itself. So I did that. I'm trying to see range, no, sensor range, 8, 10, 10, 21. I want the science guy, probably. There we go. Science guy is the guy who want the sensor range, because you see now that I picked him, which also takes a turn usually. Not too certain about that yet, because I only played once, but I did manage to do that sometimes. Look at that, we see a whole lot more now that he's... sensor range is 21, which is a lot more than the other guys. So we can see most of the activities there. There is one little eagle bot here. A lot of shields. Virus points to infect 6, that would be cool. I have virus points, I believe, in my ninja one, right? Let's see, virus, yes. So maybe going to take a step there, see where that takes us. Okay, still good. We gotta take out everything, but I also want to explore some of the level to collect loot, because you'll need loot to upgrade your exos for that final battle. You want to get them as strongly as possible. The final battle is sort of the midway point. It's kind of like FTL, faster than light, for those of you who know it, in the sense that you kind of have the freedom to do whatever you want, except that the final battle is always similar. you always encounter that final wave. Although Arcen Games is a developer that kind of does all their games like this, visual style, turn-based strategy as a whole. They're always very complex in their ways, so they've been doing that for a while, so I'm guessing FTL takes after that. I don't know how they kind of like that I'm saying that this game is sort of like FTL, because they might be like, that's rubbish, we've been way longer than FTL, you should be off. So yeah, I'm acknowledging that they've been doing this for a long time and that the two games have similarities. It's kind of around the corner, but there's a lot of mines. Let's just shoot away some mines. I can do that normally. Phew! So, of course, each time I fire, there's also going to be a turn that goes away. So maybe, there we go. Oh, I'm using the ninja bot. Maybe I want to use something else. No. No. Yeah, I'm gonna use the assault one. Boom. Oh, that's the wrong weapon, that's his laser. I want the light machine gun because it has most ammo. The ammo counters next to the things that they can do are right there. Boom. Just gotta check periodically that there's not a few dudes sneaking up on me. A fuel tank. Let's check how far I can go.
How did I not see that?
Oh no! There's more eagle bots. What's my range? What's my range again? Ooh, I can throw a grenade. Right there, there's a fuel tank and I'll do a big, normally if I hit this thing, BAM! And it'll also take care of all the mines for me. There we go. So you see that the bots have different kind of abilities of their own. And you kind of gotta stay alive against all odds, which is sort of also a thing that Arcen Games really enjoys doing. One of their games that's on sale is called AI War. They have a whole slew of iterations of that game, of which it's, the game is bundled on INDIEGAMESTAND in the sale, and they're really cheap. You can always get them pretty cheap, but these are like, they're bundled with a whole ton of content. Ooh, a locked door, there might be some loot there. First I really want to take care of the damage. But what's specific about AI War, there we go, that dude probably won't be able to reach me. He can, but then he's going over mines, which is stupid. So AI War, you're really fighting against all odds, which means it's also kind of like FTL in that sense. Gonna keep pushing that one, where there's like vast numbers against your ships, but you have like the more maneuverable ships. Just you have different capabilities than just strength in numbers. You're kind of like Spartaing it out, 300 Gerard Butlering your way. So yeah, it really makes use of the tactical aspect. You kind of have to slow your roll, pick off what you can, and try to circumvent that massive army in AI War as much as you can until it can kind of breach through the core. It's very tactical. It also reminds me a lot of Total War, where you kind of have to really take advantage of your environment and your tactical strength in order to flank, etc, etc. Okay, so this door I'm going to use the science guy to hack. There we go, and there's a loot container in there, so if we go down, there we go. We have a mine layer. What's this thing then? Computer terminal engaging. Ooh. Stuff. I can make cause monkeys to fly out your nose! Oh no! But we have to get through all these mines for it. How shall we do that? We can also just lob like grenades and stuff at it, but I kind of want to preserve my ammo. So we're just going to do a slow roll, I guess. We're not going to use Science Guy, all his weapons like his pistol. Why would I use a pistol ever? Oh no! That pistol never works, I don't know why. Yeah, it EMPs itself for 3 turns. It's just not handy. I'm just gonna lay back a little in case that minefield... No, okay. Has a wider range. Because some of this stuff, like this fuel tank, if it goes up, it goes up. So yeah, AI War is kind of the game that you want if you really want to test your knowledge of how to win a battle, let's say. Because you're gonna kind of react to the moment, see what's going on in order to like just pinch through and win against all odds. It's kind of like those strategy games where you get like scenarios, if you know what I mean, like those games where you're like, here's the thing, you're totally up a creek and now you gotta make sure that you get out alive somehow. And then you got these really rigid confinements in which you can make that happen. That's kind of the entire game. What happened? Repairs, disabled, exo weapons. That's nice, I guess. Not really super handy. There's some stuff over there, but they're covered. Can I just throw? Let's see. Let's pick one of my rocket launchers and just throw a big old bomb in that entire area there for that invigorated dumb bot. There's a whole bunch of cover. Maybe I can just throw a grenade, though its range isn't perfect. I did pick up something where its range would become larger. I gotta get one step ahead. Unfortunately, I gotta take out more mines for that. There we go. Now pick my grenade, and there we go. I can blow up this cover, and this bot should be right there since it's trapped by mines. I'm going to assume it's still there. I think that got it. Okay. There are still 12 more enemies to go. Another game that you can buy in the Indie Game Stand sale, featuring Arcen Games, the developer here, Bionic dudes. Oh no, that dude saw me. Is Shattered Haven. It's a puzzle-like game where you try and circumvent through undead populated areas with a little guy, so we'll have to sneak through, unlock doors, etc. Try and get past and get out alive each time. Let's see here. What can I do? 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 I gotta find something with some good range. With some range on it. But I think Science Guy is gonna need to laser up. It's not really super effective though, because it's not going. I'm gonna need to get a little closer. In the meantime, it's getting closer as well. Oh no, it's ran away. Oh, it's behind cover. Oh, what a dick. Maybe Siege Guy. And throw a rocket. And all up in that business. The rockets are really powerful, but they're really limited. I think I've already upped its charged ammo, and it still only has 7 shells. So here goes nothing. That's the warp pad. That's what I need to exit. In the meantime, I gotta kind of make sure I don't miss any more loot portals, because I imagine I'm going to need all the loot I can before the final battle. As I said, Arcen Games, kind of, that's their stuff. Ooh, I can hit this mine, and this, normally I can't access normal areas, so I can't just throw a rocket at the end of my range and let it affect with splash damage. But I can hit this mine. In turn, that mine will detonate the rocket I have, and pretty much everything else is going to get super bummed about that. Here we go! Oh, it's so powerful! Okay, I'm not going to use my rockets for that one. I can deploy a sentry turret, which is also something I picked up from a previous mission. That's one of the... but maybe I want to move in a little closer for that. Maybe a little closer? There we go. Its range isn't fantastic, but in case I wanted to... There we go. See? Go away. Well, it actually manages to catch that dude. How much damage is it doing? I think it's doing a fair bit of damage. Yeah! Okay, what's that? That's just some cover. More cover. So I'm gonna pick Science Guy again. Make sure my range is solid. And go exploring a bit. See if there's not any doors I'm missing out on. I've said all I could about Shadowed Haven, really. It's just puzzles with undead people walking around. My personal favorite, and what I would definitely advise picking up, even if we weren't being promoted. Well, that doesn't really factor in, but I'm just saying. The thing I would really pick up is Skyward Collapse. Not Skyward Sword, which I almost said, but Skyward Collapse. It's one of the most intriguing games I've played recently as a year. How do I want to solve this? I think there's just these four again, so I'm just gonna rocket more dudes. Oh, why did you do that? First I'm gonna read that. These runes are actually a warning level. Only direct hits. Okay, so I gotta hit this with a rocket. What's my rocket range? It's not stellar. Gotta get up. And what's it doing? One more. One more. But the problem is... Oh, still no? I thought it was in range. I can't take it out. Now we've let these guys come way too close. Hoping this grenade shot will kill everything. There we go. Okay, so Skyward Collapse, what the game is about is it's also turn-based strategy, except this time you don't direct the gameplay directly, but you are a god managing the world in conflict at all times. So there's two factions going at war constantly, and you try and keep up a certain balance. So you try and make sure that not one side totally obliterates the other, and it's super hard to do because you can like call in different favors from different deities and they will try and alter the playing field. You need to build equipment for the different factions to kind of counter the thing that you built previously on the other side. And so there's very intriguing back and forth going on in the game at all times. And it's really cool to see that how like the AI is doing its own thing and you're kind of trying to get back, like step back up and react to that in turn. Removes all ammo from random exo weapons. Okay. That's weird. I think it got all my pistol damage, which is fine. Yep. So yeah, Skyward Collapse is really the game, and it's really heavily discounted. It's totally worth it, and I think it's even the complete version. It's a bit slow, and you kind of gotta get into it because it's really hard at first. So the tutorial for it is rather extensive. Science Guy, there we go. But I believe it's the best thing you can get from this bundle. And Bionic Dudes I really like so far because it's not that hard as its other titles from Arcen Games, which is kind of nice. It's kind of nice to try and effortlessly go into one of their games, which is kind of harder usually. One of their most known titles, which is also on sale, I think that was gonna wrap it up, is A Valley Without Wind, which is great if you are the Metroidvania type. I'm trying to see which rangey thing I need to use. No, the Siege Rocket thing is going to give me the best results. So yeah, Valley Without Wind is Metroidvania, but with a ton of customization. The only problem is I never understood what that game is about. It's really complex. There's a lot of customization, and you need to walk around in a lot of places on the world that's getting attacked in several areas, and I don't understand. I tried so hard to understand that game, but if you can, it sounds really interesting. You get a lot of it right at the start. I think that might be my problem. You get a lot of freedom at the start to kind of build out the world how you want it. Environments are completely different.
Very
we did it!
nice.
And the whole
Let's
bunch
see
of
if we can't
achievements.
extend this little winning streak of yours.
Woo. We're gonna customize and then we're gonna wrap it up. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you can get from the Arcen game sale at INDIEGAMESTAnd. The platforming with A Valley Without Wind, side-scrolling Metroid-y thing, very customizable, so a lot of RPG elements in there. This more turn-based, FTL-like, if you'd like. What's in here? So where we're trying to get to a final battle, a lot of customization, character enhancement, character in this sense, an assault mech. Area of effect, a lot more. I think I want that on my grenade launcher. That'd be cool. Of course, you have a limited amount of power that you can use. 14 mines, 1 sensor range. We're continuing our streak for our science guy if we can. Yep, that'll do it though. He has a lot of hacking stuff. He's the hacker there. That's what I'm specializing in. 6 mines, 1 trap skill level. Okay, maybe we wanna switch that out for that one. And instead heighten the sensor range of our... No, that's not worth it. There we go. Okay, this item does a bunch of stuff. Attack power for all weapons, okay. So what would that do, attack power? There we go. I think we'll get a lot more use out of this one. Again, because the sensor range climbs and more hacking points, that's definitely ideal for the science type. Each type a little different. We didn't use the ninja one that much, but that one is usually handy if you want to stay stealth, because other guys, if they go into stealth mode, but you fire, they come out of stealth mode, but I'll see you again, start approaching. This one can stay stealthed even if he fires, which is good if you're fighting the numbers more and you're trying to kind of pick off a few before you go in for the kill. Produces 6 power needed, 6 attack power all systems. Maybe go into my siege if I can. There we go. That one's almost full. And that would be the equipment. There's also the store. We didn't get a bunch of money yet, so that won't be really, but there. Now the map opens up. I have 48 days to go. I can also attack command centers, and that will bring down the days in case you want to rush to the end and really like get to a complete game. It kind of lets itself open to replayability naturally. A lot of these Arcen games do, and you can increase difficulty rating, etc., etc. Gonna save that. Save. Yes. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Whew. Thank you to INDIEGAMESTAND for bringing us Bionic dues to promote their current sale. Again, I advise at least picking up Skyward Collapse. Awesome game, certainly if you're into the god game type, which doesn't get catered to a lot, and you're looking for a different way to interact with your scenery than usual. Otherwise, a Valley Without Wind for the Metroidvania person who really likes to read a lot. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty complex. AI War if you really want a total war-y type of tactical combat, knowledge, really try and savor your victories. This one, if you're kind of wondering about the other titles and you're not quite ready yet because it seems to be a lot easier to get into, at least it's probably gonna get a lot harder as with FTL. By the time you get to the final battle, you'll have to be really prepared. Oh, and the last one we didn't check yet is Last Federation, which is probably their more popular game now. It also has more 4X styles, so you also get into more civilization type tropes, a lot of diplomacy, trying to get nations to fight each other, etc. etc. with your capabilities, yada yada. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up because it's been plenty of time. We've seen missions, we've seen gameplay, we've seen different customization options. Woo! That's gonna be it. Thank you very much for watching. We'll probably have a link to that sale thing. It's up for a week, so check it out. All on Steam, blah blah blah. Signing off now. Bye.